Attention all Parma fire stations and units. It is now 0800, and it is the end of watch for Lieutenant Thomas Tesmer, retiring after 33 years of dedicated service to the city of Parma and the Parma Fire Department. We wish him a long, happy, and healthy retirement. Thank you for your service, Tom, and congratulations. See you on the other side. Station 1 copies. Congratulations, Tom. Med 1 copies, Strand. Congratulations, Mom. Congratulations from Station 4. Congrats from the guys at 5, boss.
Congrats from the dispatchers.
Far Heights copies, congratulations. Brooklyn Heights copies, congratulations. Congrats from Med 2 at Parma Care. Thanks, everybody. It's been a pleasure.
Retired firefighter.
There goes Tom Tesmer after 33 years of dedicated service. Yeah, there you go.
Well, that just happened. I have to admit, I waited a couple minutes down the road here. Eyes were a little misty, coming out of the doors for the last time, pulling out of the drive for the last time. But 33 years went by pretty darn quick. I got to work with a lot of professional individuals, high caliber, very dedicated and caring. I was very pleased and happy to have such a wonderful career. So now you might be asking yourself, well, what now? What are we going to do about, let's say, the channel here? Hopefully, I plan to devote a little bit more time on it. So you say, well, what are you going to do about
the Northern Ohio cabin? Well, I'm pretty much going to keep to a schedule of one video a week of projects come out here. Majority of them will involve the tractor. And then there might be some other projects dispersed in between that week. Other things going around the house. And some people are interested in that. Some people are interested in seeing the tractor. This is usually what they want to see the most. When I started doing this channel, I actually did it for the Tennessee cabin. I thought it would help promote the rentals down there. And then I started doing these projects with the tractor, and they seem to be pretty popular. And I like doing projects with the tractor, so it works out good. I'm planning to go on the road a lot more often and helping out some friends and families with different projects and maybe make a little money on the side. I'm not going to try to get bonded and insured and all that stuff, but I'm going to choose projects wisely, something that I'm not going to make worse if I go over to somebody's house, something that I'm not going to dig up wires or interfere with their plumbing or drain lines. Some project that's pretty easy, I can give them a hand and not do more harm than good. If you look up top, you can see most of the leaves on the tree are dead. They started dying about a month and a half ago, and it looks like this tree is just not going to make it. It's also going to be in the way for when I want to put this pole barn in. This is probably going to be the main entrance for moving stuff in and out of it. It's going to have a 15-foot sliding door, and this will probably be the access to it through this way right here. So a lot of things happening here. For instance, I just killed everything off in the backyard and I need to reseed and plant a new lawn back here. So that'll be a nice little project for JD. Before I do that, I need to stain the house and I'm going to rent a man lift. See if JD can move that man lift around the house for me, make it easier to pressure wash and stain. So I need to get that done before I put the seed down. So a lot of little projects going on, but you might wonder what's going to happen with the Tennessee cabin. So we come down here 3 or 4 times a year. Usually we have to do work most of the time when we're down here. Scheduling, maybe appliance repair guys, just general maintenance. If you watch some of the previous videos about our cabin here, you'll see that we usually pack a full week of work in. We're thinking about extending our trips instead of maybe a 7-day trip to maybe a 10 to 14-day trip. So maybe we have time to get all the work done that we want to do, and then maybe some time to actually play. So being relatively new and rebuilt, the cabin is in pretty good shape physically. So we don't have to worry about replacing the roofs or getting things stained right away. But there are things that we need to do from time to time. And we'll be coming down here. If you look, these plants were not here in April last time we were here. And now they're pretty much obstructing a portion of our view. So they're kind of nuisance. We're going to selectively cut them down because they do keep a little bit of privacy. If you look, there's a cabin over there. These trees are rapid growing, they're invasive, and they need to be controlled. That's never ending. We'll continue to monitor our little landslide area. I don't know if you watched the previous video last year, but we lost a good portion of the side of the hill here. It was in danger of our propane tank going down. And so far, everything we put back seems to be staying pretty stable. You can see we're kind of dried out here. There's a little line here from the new dirt compared to the old dirt, but it seems to be holding pretty good. Also, there's some more invasive trees right here, a little close to the house. I don't care for that. And views like no other here, just a great area to be. It's midsummer right now, which is a little bit too hot for me. It stays up in the upper 90s and low 90s most of the time, and humid. And I'd rather come here in the cooler months after October. Plus, we can rent those dates out. Once you start having a rental cabin, you start thinking of the days where people would want to stay rather than when you want to stay, so you can generate more income. So we'll continue to keep documenting things that are happening here, maybe highlight some of the things in the area. And you might be asking yourself, well, what about the Southern Ohio cabin? It's gotten quite a lot of neglect in the last couple of years. Since we bought the cabin in Tennessee, a lot of our time is devoted down there to that maintenance and upkeep and keeping it a great place for people to rent. And this is getting a little long in the tooth. So it'll be nice to come down here, have some more free time, do some more projects, and maybe some huge projects.
So some things have gotten neglected here. Also just the age of the cabin. It's a little over 20 years old. It's going to need a new roof soon. Inside, the interior floor is starting to get real wavy, and it's got a lot of repairs that I wonder if it's worth putting the money into. So depending how my pole barn project goes up north, this might be the last hunting season for this cabin. I really thought in the last year about basically bulldozing this and starting from scratch. As you see, we're kind of on a hillside. It's in an incline. I always thought it'd be neat to have a foundation built here, maybe like a garage below and then a cabin on top. It's just going to depend how things are going. It's one of my many goals, and hopefully, it's not going to happen overnight, but it's something that might happen in the future here. Right here is normally the entrance of making your way up to the Widowmaker and getting to the back part of our property. As you can see, it doesn't take long for it to become overgrown. So once I get the new UTV down here, we're going to start widening up some trails and maybe making a few more access points to make it a little easier to get up and down the hill. So that'll be a big project coming next month. My antenna with the cell phone booster on the top, it's kind of seen better days. I was able to get some replacement sections, and I'm debating whether or not to wait if we're going to build this new cabin or if I'm going to need to make a quick fix and get some attention to the top of that antenna. But I've got about 50 feet right here. It might give me the height that I need to get a little bit better signal in and out.
So I'm looking forward to this fall, coming down here, forgetting about some of the turmoil that's going on in the world. Just have no TV, iffy cell phone reception, and get some projects done, do some trail maintenance, do some hunting, and just getting away. Time to head back north. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy these videos and subscribe. Hopefully there'll be a lot more coming. I think there will be. And keep an eye on us. Take care.